Quick show and tell. Some of the rocks I brought back from northern Ontario, metal detecting around some abandoned silver mines. All I've done so far is wash off the rocks, used a nail brush, clean water, and got rid of some of the dirt so I can inspect them a bit better than I did when I was in the field. Start with the things that I should have left behind. Slag, almost no signal. Slag, almost no signal. Other slag, piece of nickeline. Lead, probably an old bullet. This I thought was interesting. I don't know what it is. Bit of a lower signal. But I'm thinking this is nickeline or cobalt. I don't think it's silver. But moving along, something that is really cool is this looks like bismuth with a little bit of silver mixed in. You can see the silver peeking over the edge. This one here, really cool. You can see the calcite, the silver, and I think it's bismuth. But if I just take a jeweler's optic, I'm going to try this. It may work. And try the other one. Just to see that it is kind of crystally. And of course silver is not crystally. So that's why I'm thinking bismuth. Now here's one of my favorite pieces. Quite small. Doesn't weigh much, but you can see the silver vein extending up from the rock, and ones like this are pretty rare. Little silver vein there, a little more silver popping out there, because it normally gets broken off. This one actually made it home in one piece, and this one I thought was nickeline, but it has a high signal. Excuse me. When I rubbed it, something's coming through. Probably it's just quite a nice specimen of nickeline. Now into a rock like this. Now I didn't happen to find this particular one. A friend of mine did. And he traded me something for it. But I liked it. And you can actually see there is cobalt in here. But there's also, you can see the silver popping through. Nice rock. Heavy, weighs just under a pound, 13 ounces. Here is kind of a typical rock. Good signal. You can see the silver across the back, bit of a plate there, and then it also runs up the other way through the rock. And if I just hold it sideways, you can see it peeking all the way through. So it's nice. It's obviously silver, very rough. Nice little rock. Here's one I got from a gold mine, and this mine actually had copper, silver, and gold. I broke it open. As soon as it was chipped, it smelled like garlic, so I think that was chalcopyrite, and I think the gold in through here is chalcopyrite, and then some silver. And you can see again the silver sneaking up over the edge. Now these other rocks, if I take, say, this one, you can actually see the silver all on the outside right here. And it seems to extend, there seems to be more back, maybe back inside. That rock probably needs to be split up. Many of these other rocks have silver somewhere in them, so you see this one, not in the end, but a good amount in the front part of this. Now a rock like that, not completely heavy, but it is 5.5 pounds. Then one of my favorites, and it's big, probably weighs about 25-30 pounds, is this rock. Nothing down below, but through the whole top of it is metal. And you can see a vein running through here. It peters out. I think there's calcite up in that area, but so almost nothing. and then boom. And then the whole top plate here has, I believe, silver and little silver veins that are popping out throughout. And then once you get down in here, I'm picking up that big fat vein again. But down in through the front, nothing. So that is, oh, I know what I wanted to show. I did hit some trenches which had cobalt bloom exposures on the wall, and when I ran the detector over some of it, I got a pretty good signal. Like this boy here, that's 4 pounds. Got a good signal, and so I chipped it off. Now for sure this thing is loaded with cobalt, but I was wondering if there was anything else. So my process, my first kick at the can, was to take some of the little chips, the smaller pieces that I had broken off. Definitely have some metal. I think definitely have cobalt in there, but I wondered if maybe there was some silver. And I ran it through a rock tumbler for half a day, just to knock some of the outside off and hopefully end up with, well, I was hoping to end up with a silver nugget. But most of the metal is now gone from these rocks. So I took what was in the tumbler and panned it out, and I'm thinking that that is silver, but I'll have to test it some more. Back again up north probably in 3 weeks. In the meantime, I'll play with some of these rocks and maybe post a video of if anything interesting comes out of that